All right, well, hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. I know I have not made a video in quite some time, but I'm back to do a unboxing slash first impression video on a Schuyler Bible, of course. You see the Jerusalem cross here. This Bible is specifically the Quentel NLT Chestnut Calfskin full yap. Now, the reason I wanted to make a video on this one specifically is as I was looking for a good NLT Bible, the chestnut calfskin intrigued me. The color did, but I was not able to find really any videos on YouTube of this specific coloring in the calfskin. Now, I know that Tim Wildsmith did a video, a compare and contrast of one, but there wasn't much visibility of the Bible itself. And so I wanted to make a video that would hopefully help you see what this leather is like, see what the color is like, so you can make a decision for yourself. Now, this Bible, of course, comes in a black standard Schuyler clamshell box with gold and stamping, gold lettering. I mean, you open up the Bible here, the box, and what you find is two Schuyler cards. Of course, you've got your congratulatory card that Schuyler throws into all of their Bible boxes, and then you've got just some info on the Spanish Bible that they've created here. So, and then on the back, you've got your Bible reliability, which is kind of new. At least for me, I have not seen this yet. So, opening it up, you've got your beautiful Bible wrapped in the white sleeves. Let's go ahead and remove those and get into the Bible. So here it is. This is the chestnut calfskin that Schuyler has produced. If you have ever experienced the desert camel calfskin or the new sandstone calfskin by Schuyler, it is the same leather. It's just a different coloring option. So with the desert camel, you get that wrinkling effect in the calfskin that some people love and some people do not love. It kind of almost looks as if the leather is very dried out, is what my perspective is on it. To kind of give you some up close views of it, it looks like it's dried out. It's not, in fact, but it does look like it is. I'm not sure what the wear and tear would look like on a Bible like this. It does not seem to be the leather that necessarily patinas, although it could over time. I would imagine these wrinkles would become a lot more prominent with more use and folding and such. So to each his own. I'm not the biggest fan of this leather itself. I like the coloring. I don't like the actual texture of it. But some people really love this. Now, again, with all Schuyler Bibles, you get the Jerusalem cross. Now, what they've done with the new Quentels is they've actually centered the Jerusalem cross to the text block. Originally, they would center the Jerusalem cross to the leather. So it would be centered from this end to this end. And honestly, it would typically be about half an inch to the right, which some people did not like, and they made it known. And so Schuyler has listened to their fans and their buyers, and they have changed that. Now, they've also got the perimeter stitching along the outside perimeter of the Bible. Then they've got this tool lining that mirrors where the text block and where the leather end and begin. So that is quite beautiful. On the spine here, you've got Holy Bible NLT. Schuyler in gold stamping, gold foil is used. Nice, prominent, raised hubs there. The spine looks quite beautiful. I really like the texture of the leather on the spine compared to the texture on the actual front cover. Now, this is kind of a spongy material that I might say is kind of quite nice, in my opinion. Again, don't like all the wrinkles. The back is the same as the front. Again, you've got the beautiful brown chestnut calfskin. Opening it up, you've got your brown inner liner. I'm not sure if this is a calfskin. This is a calfskin liner. You've got the beautiful corner work that is pleated by Schuyler. You've got the gold art gilting around the edge of the inner liner. Of course, this is an edge-lined Bible edition, which is all that Schuyler produces, which is very quality. You've got the glossy brown end sheet. Then you open it up to their presentation page. Now, this presentation page is very similar to all the presentation pages they produce for all translations. It's kind of that old, almost archaic or Gothic look, you might say. You either love it or hate it. Now again, opening it up, the NLT Bible. I'm not going to get into all the innards of this text block, but it is printed by, published by Schuyler Publishers, the printed and bound by Royal Youngblood. Paper is supplied by a company in France, and yeah, this is a Bible that is put together within probably 10 to 12 different countries and materials that are used to produce these Bibles. So it's the best of the best. Of course, with the NLT and any translation, you have your preface, your introduction on the translation itself. And then I'm just going to open it up to a text here. Let's just open it up to the beginning of Psalms here. Psalms is a good place to start. So with this text block, you've got your beautiful double column paragraph format text with the cross-reference suite down here at the bottom. Now, it is kind of modern. What NLT has done differently than ESV has almost kind of gone back in time to more of a King James style as far as the lettering, the headings, the certain texts and all that's used. I really enjoy the NLT. It's a lot more simple. The drop caps are simply the letter. It's not a decorative letter that can be distracting, in my opinion. It's this, all the underlining here, the text for books, the chapter number, or the psalm number rather for Psalms, and then the drop cap is this beautiful red. Now that also carries over into the cross-reference suite here. When you look at the cross-reference suite, you see that the verses here are also in red, which I believe is a very nice presentation of the Bible as we look at it. Now going back to the back of the Bible here, you've got a very substantial concordance. Again, you've got your verse numbers in red here that are very prominent and easy to read. You've got a very substantial concordance. It goes on and on and on, probably about 100 pages or so long, which is quite nice. Then you've got about 6 to 8 pages of lined notebook paper here in the back. You've got your typical Schuyler maps that come in every translation that they produce, and then index to maps and a few blank pages back here that you can use or you don't have to use. It's up to you. And then again, you got that edge lining binding here, the inner liner. Guys, overall, this is a fantastic Bible. It retails for $255 on Evangelical Bible, so it is quite more expensive than some of their other offerings in the Quentel line, but that's probably due to the type of calfskin that it is. It is available as of right now, July 1st, 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video gave you a better picture on what this calfskin looks like, what it feels like, and all of that. Guys, be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.